Yes, yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, I welcome today's chairperson, Professor S Shinde sir, for this online inaugural function organized by Department of Mathematics of Students Association of Mathematics 2021-22. So for this today's inaugural ceremony, we have chief guest as our prominent alumni, Mr. Sandeep Maruti Hampalle. So he is a senior analyst from Deloitte, Hyderabad. I also welcome our HOD, Dr. Mahesh Wavare sir, my colleague Ashwini ma'am, Dipak Ghuge sir, technical assistant sir, Rahim sir, and all my dear students for this inaugural ceremony. So first of all, with the words, I welcome today's chairperson, Professor S Shinde sir, to be a chairperson of this inaugural ceremony. Also, I welcome Mr. Sandeep Maruti.
Thank you, Dr. Nishank and all of you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Also, I welcome a prominent alumni and the first student of our SAM 2009 batch, Mr. Sandeep Hampalle, for giving a precious time for this inaugural ceremony. I welcome, heartily welcome. Also, I welcome all the students for this inaugural ceremony. So, not taking much more time between me and the resource person, today's chief guest, I request our HOD, Dr. Mahesh Wavare sir, to give introduction about chief guest. Please, sir.
Hello, good morning, everyone. Today's president and vice principal, I'm also saying Vidyarthi Priya, Shikshak Priya, Amcha Mahavidyalaya Pracharya, Professor S Shinde sir. Today's chief guest and inaugurator of SAM 21-22, Mr. Sandeep Hampalle. Few alumni also joined, Gajanan Yadav, SAM coordinator, my colleague, Dr. Nishank Pimple sir, Mr. Dipak Ghuge sir, Mrs. Ashwini Kale madam, Om Prakash Angul sir, SAM president, Sanjeevani Kadam, SAM secretary, Vishal Birajdar, and all other office bearers. And dear students from BSc first, BSc second, BSc third, and MSc first, MS second, mathematics students. Today I am here to introduce about SAM, what is about SAM, and I'll introduce today's chief guest, Mr. Sandeep Hampalle, who was done graduation from our institute between 2008 to 2011. And after pass out of this with physics, chemistry, mathematics optional subject, I think computer science is which was your group, sir? Computer science was there, I think.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, PCM, not chemistry, physics, maths, and computer science.
Yes, yes.
And later on, he did his MBA in operations management. Operations management involves mathematics as well as operations research paper in Nashik Sandeep Foundation University. During his MBA tenure at the second year, he has to complete 6 months. But in the second year, in first semester, he got an internship at art group 14 months in Gujarat. Later on, he has work experience in the Infosys, the industry like Infosys, you know well. He works 4 years in Pune in the Infosys. After all, 14 months in Genpact, Hyderabad. And at present, since from last 14 months, he is working in data analyst at Deloitte in Hyderabad. There may be many more information. He also the first evident of SAM 2009-10, as Pimple sir told me. That time, his colleague, Mr. Ram Sikethod, he was the president of that SAM and other office bearers. So what SAM does every year, we organize the inaugural functions, we organize the ceremony of farewell. That is third year students are MSc second year students ceremony. We also farewell ceremony organize. And in between that, various activities like group discussions, poster presentations, seminar, and some guest lectures from because students will understand from the student itself. they are the motivator for the students, and students will well motivated to do higher studies in as according to their interest. They should get motivated instead of getting more in the program. So all the programs of the SAMs are very interesting, and we also thanks to all the students of mathematics, UG or PG, they support these programs. As you could see, the few alumni also joined. As I have put my WhatsApp status, some student requested, so sir, should I join? They joined this program today. So they are working, some are working, some are students like that. So this is all about SAM, and SAM main motto is that if it should be get highly devoted to mathematics subjects. All activities are mathematics related. Some activities are like this alumni lecture, some get lecture we organize, IIT JAM lecture series also every year. Few students of mathematics also get qualified, not mathematics, in physics, chemistry, even in botany subjects also some students are getting qualified nowadays. Exams like IIT JAM, that students can do their post-graduation from IITs or NITs or likewise institutes. Also, few students try for Central University also. But students should get the knowledge on some platform, and this is such a platform on which everybody will get knowledge about this. Thank you, sir. I'll head over to Pimple, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. So now I request SAM President of 2021-22, Ms. Sanjuni Kadam, to come forward and put the plan of this academic year through this SAM, what being a SAM President, what he is going to schedule for the students. Yes, Sanjuni Kadam, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please. If possible, make your video on.
Okay, sir. So mathematics is not get invented in the schools. It is in the nature of universe. So very good morning to everyone. So I'm Sanjuni Kadam, so the president of Students Association of Mathematics for 2021 and 22. So I welcome you all the teachers and students, my dear friends, and today's chairperson and guest of honor and the chief guest of today's program, Mr. Sandeep Hampalle, sir. And also in the this year we are as SAM founded in, we know that in the formed on 1 October 2009. So the objective of SAM is to provide a platform for the students for their overall development, and also the presentation skills through seminars, and also it encourages students to participate in the national level camps like MTTS, MTS. So in this year 2021 and 22, I will assure that the all activities of this SAM we will conduct, like seminars, group discussions also, and the quizzes on poster presentation competition. So thank you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sanjeevani, for your plan. Now, I request today's chief guest, Mr. Sandeep Hampalle, to put his views, his talk in front of our students. If you have any PPT, you can share.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. So that I will stop my sharing.
I have prepared something for you.
Yes. Yes. Please. You can share
on words.
Okay.
Just let me know, as you can see my screen.
Yes, your screen is visible.
Thank you. Let me share it really quick with you all. Yep. So thank you one and all, and thank you for this opportunity. And I would like to start the session by signing in and letting know that everybody, and thanking every honorable dignitaries that have given me this opportunity to come forward and put my words. And thank you so much for giving your time to listening to me, that what I have to say. Thank you for the president, sir, as well as secretary, sir, and principal, sir, along with the co-principal, sir, vice principal, sir, Nishank, sir, and Mahesh sir and all students and the entire team of the SAMS Association right now. So first of all, I would like to share one event that happened the time we have inaugurated the first SAMS Association in a college. Uh, I really remember that day when I was like you. I was sitting and we have been discussed that this responsibility needs to be given to each student and you have to perform. And we did that. We inaugurated in one of the room in the college, and then suddenly Nishant sir called me. Just called me. He didn't call me. He was on the stage. He just announced my name. Hi Sandeep, just come forward, and I would like you to speak something about it. I had no clue about it that he was gonna do that, but anyhow somehow he did that, and I was like, what am I supposed to discuss now? I mean, he didn't tell me anything, and he just went up and just yelled my name. I didn't realize one thing that day, but today I do realize that he saw something in each student. He has that knowledge, or the entire dignity, or the professors, teachers have that the knowledge and their experiences that they sees in students what they have to say, and then they push students. You just have to believe in them and release your back. They are holding your back, so just go ahead and say what you have to say. I know it's something nervous moment for me. I have felt that it was really nervous moment for me, but he asked me to do it. I did it, and that's what something I say. The courage has took born in me. I started talking people. I was talking in English, but I wasn't that much fluent. I was very much nervous. I don't know what to say. And the principal and the other, everybody was there. My classmates even. I was feeling a bit embarrassed, but that's natural, right? You have to walk through that, and you have to come out of your best version every time, every day, if you have to survive. If you're not going to do that, then you will not be with a part of this competition or this race. So just having said that, that's what my experience that I have done. I have learned a lot from you, sir, and the entire team. Mahesh sir, and the team, the other sirs were there, other madams were there who would teach me. I don't know whether they are with the college or not, but they were part of my life, and I remember them till end of my life. Thank you so much for everything what you did to me. I never got that opportunity to come and say personally to you, but I will use this forum right now to tell you that. Thank you so much for whatever you did to me. I really appreciate that. Okay, moving ahead to the session. This is what we are talking about today, that what opportunity we have after doing, graduation, post-graduation right now. So let's move it to this. First of all, I would take a opportunity here again to, inaugurate this function. And I'm immensely happy to say that and being part of this inauguration of the Student Association of Maths 2021 to 2022. And I wish you all the best to the president and the all batches for the BSc and MSc students. Just do your best. If you have any challenge, go to your teachers, talk to them, professors, resolve this, do it. Just do not sit back and say that, how can I do that? I don't have to do that. I should not do that. Just come out of your soft zone or comfort zone. Just speak to them, talk to them, whatever challenges you have. They are there to help you. Just trust me and do that. That's how you will move ahead in your life. And I wish you all the best again to all participants as well as the entire batch. It's be a part of this session and this association and explore the new opportunities with the Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya Latur. It's one of the best, and I feel is the nice college I ever been to be part of it. Thank you so much for so. Moving ahead to this next, yes. So I wanted to more talk on this offerings what we have in Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya when I have been there, and what I have known. This physics, mathematics, computer science, and the different streams what we have. So of course I assume that all of you have associated or part of one of the offerings you have chosen already with the college, and that's the reason we are here. And first of all, sorry for that, I didn't mention this earlier. If you have any question, please interrupt me and ask me. I would like to have this session not as a chief guest and student are listening. I doesn't look like a chief guest. Okay, that's something I did. I am here, and that's why I wanted you to convey that what I have gone through and what I have learned out of it. I want you to just correlate or connect the dots where you feel that you should ask me something in person or in open forum. I'm okay with both of the streams. Just go ahead and ask. I know you have challenges in your, professional life as well as your learning life as well. I had, but it was nobody there except the teachers and the professors to ask. And we have that, bit consciousness and a bit, how I ask, how should I ask? I should not ask, I should ignore this kind of attitude. So just to come out of it, I'm going to help you with a couple of things moving ahead to the slide that how you should do that. And I want you to do that because it's going to help you in the long run. It helped me in the long run. That's the reason. So if you have any question with your career opportunity, you needed some guidance on something, you wanted to know about job, any streams, what any specific company looking for, what their selection criteria is, what their KPI is. If you didn't understood anything, or if I'm talking something you didn't understood, please ask me to repeat it. I'm really happy to do that because I know this few words and terminologies I'm using, it's something new to you because it's something new to me earlier as well. Okay, so moving ahead, this offering. So along with this, I'll just brief you with my journey through my qualification as well as my learning opportunities as well as the job opportunities I have come through. In 2009 to 11, as mentioned, Mahesh sir, I have done my graduation in 9 to 11. So it's supposed to be 3 years, but I had done in 4 years. So you must have known that. Okay, I'm not that much scholar student as compared to you. I'm just an average student, come out of the first time out of the village, the Jalkot I called. I did my 12th there. I didn't know a single word about English. After 10th, I did 12th, and then I did preparation for UPSC examinations for Indian Army or in defense. I did that. Then later on, I was preparing for BSc, and then I for that exam I got to know I need to have mathematics in my graduation so that I can apply for the next attempt for the Indian Army examination or UPSC exam. Pikachu, do you have something? I saw you raised a hand. You would like to unmute yourself and tell me?
Unmute yourself and ask the questions. Pikachu should not be name of the person. Name having. You just announce your name.
Yep. I think he did it
by mistake.
By mistake.
By mistake. Okay, yeah, no please problem. Continue.
Okay, thank you. So once I was part of Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya, my grouping was mathematics. I'm really bad at mathematics. I didn't like mathematics at the time, but now I would say it, yes, mathematics is the subject that will change your entire life. I'm not demotivating the persons who are not part of the stream of the mathematics. Yes, every subject has their pros and cons, and every subject has their opportunities in itself. If you have a physics, you have altogether different culture, learnings and job opportunities. But maths, it's what I liked it. When I never liked it first, but when I gone through these 4 years, I did this every year. Or I used to have a year stream earlier. Now we have semester wise pattern. So when I used to be part of that, every year I used to have KT. I did that. Every first year examination I did in second year. This is how I have completed it. So this one thing I have learned here, you should never give up. Whatever you want, whatever mess you are in, you should supposed to clear your mess. You should move on. I did give my year to my graduation. Till date, I'm explaining for that. Every other interview I'm attempting or trying to go into the company, they're asking me, your graduation is supposed to be 8 to 3 years graduation. It's supposed to be 3 years graduation, but it looks like you have given 4 years to this graduation. Why you did that? But that's how I built my courage, and I tell them upfront, this is what happened. This is the massive this is the whole story about it. So I didn't use that saying that this is my weakness. Okay, I made my weakness my strength. I utilized that 1 year while I was doing my 4th year, and when I was giving the examination, I did prepare for UPSC as well. I told them this is what I have done, and this is what I have achieved so far. So it's not something I'm ashamed of even, but I'm proud of it. Moving ahead, once I did my graduation, I was preparing for. I came to I got placed from Jaykanti College. You are most of knows the Jaykanti College we have in Latur itself. So I got a call one day randomly asking them they have an lock-in drive from an IT company. I don't know even the name of the company, but they asked to hire a few recent fresh graduates who passed out in this year. I went them, I gave interview, and I got selected. This was my first job in my life. He asked me to report on the next day, early morning, next day to the office, to the Pune office. I was in Latur. So they gave me this on the spot, offer letter on the spot. Then I went to Pune. I explored it opportunity. It's a call center. It turned out to be a call center, Vodafone call center. I've gone through, I perform, I shows my skills, whatever I have, and then I prepared for UPSC again because that's the only prime purpose I've gone through the BSc. I have tried, but I couldn't go through because few things came into my career, my knowledge. I couldn't clear that examinations. So I didn't give up. So I think what we should do now, what I should do now, because there is no one person around me who can tell me after graduation, you should do this now. So I discussed with the family members, teachers, my mentors, and researched. And then I come to know I should do MBA because this was I feel I can perform. I can do something with my livings. Then I did sat for SCAT examinations, cleared my CATs, and then apply for MBA. Then I went to end up in the Nasik with it was earlier, it's a foundation, Sandeep Foundation, and now it has become a university now. So there as well, I got a professor like we have here. So that's what I'm trying to say. In each life phase of your life, you have people around you. You just have to consult them, talk them, and get out of your comfort zone. When I was there, we have no option to choose any specialization in first year. You have to do that in a second year or second semester, third semester, of course. So in every specialization the college used to offer, we have to go through every examination for that. Human resource, marketing, finance, operation management, and international business management, what they used to offer. So these are 5 to 6 subjects, including one of the mathematics subject we have to go through. Even that math subject, even I got KT. I didn't clear that. But second attempt, I did clear that. I got first class with a distinction in my first year. And later on, I have been asked to choose one of the specialization so that they can distribute the classes and initiate the second year of phase of the learning. Then I have chosen the operation management. Sorry, someone has to say something. Okay.
By mistake, you please continue.
Yeah. So when they asked me to it, I choose operation management. So out of 60 people, 60 students batch, I was the only one who chosen the operation management. My batch was the second batch to the college. There was not that much groomed or well-known college at the point of time. So the second year batch, so they asked me not to choose operation management. Even the teachers, my professor, my HOD asked me, please Sandeep, do not choose this operations management subject because we do not have that much flexibility to have classes in the entire schedule for the entire year for only one student. So you can either choose finance, marketing, human resource, because 60 students got bifurcated or diverted into this specialization. But I said, so no, I would like to do this because I feel for myself that I can do this. I do not do that. I cannot perform well in finance because I'm not a good math student or I'm not good with numbers at all. So still I fought. We had multiple discussions with management and the team. It was really fruitful. I got to know lots of things about the management, what their challenges are, what I have to go through. Still, they allow me to do that because of my last year performance and my behavior, of course, that how I was a scholar student. Then he allowed me to do that. I submit my application and then he arranged 2 or 3 different colleges for me to go there, to attend lectures, to use their library, to use their books and come back to the college. That's what they asked me to do it. So that's what I have done. I went to, the Bhosla. There is another couple of, schools, MBA schools in Nasik. I went there, I used their library and I come back to my college. So this was the situation what I have gone through. But even after, when I started second, third semester, I have received an, job opportunity in the campus high. So they asked me to sit. I sat, I gave interview, I got selected. So they asked me to join in a week to the Gujarat office, which is quite long from Nasik, Maharashtra to, Gujarat, Valsad place. I went there, I joined. I promised my organization as well that I need 45 to 50 days of grace period before my exams to perform, to do study and give my exams. They agreed, they gave me with, it's a nominal package even. So they were happy, everybody were happy, including me as well, because they wanted me to go because they have to cancel everything, whatever they've done for me. So they don't have to do it. And even if I gone, they have that confidence in me that he'll do it, whatever the job he's doing along with the studies. I did that. I did almost second and third semester on job training. So I can proudly say that when my friends and my, entire batch is passing out 2014, I had a 1 year experience in my hand. They don't have. Does keep me out of the league. That's how, and adding to this, I'm not boasting about myself, but my college also asked me to join and give a lecture to my college as well. I did that last year when I was in Infosys. So that's something I have earned, I feel. And I really thankful to you with this entire college as well as my college as well. They realized and they saw something in me and they just helped me to get out of it, that something from me. And I'm really feel proud for that. So just do that. Moving ahead, then as soon as I came out of Gujarat, I got placed with Infosys. I have been with that company. In that company as well, what I have learned is how you can learn every day. Do not stop your learning. The day you will stop your learning, you will be invisible to everybody. No one will recognize your potential and whatever you've done or what college you will do MBA. Do not go to any, or I would not suggest to go any, big colleges or, give lots of money to pay that, because everyone gonna teach you same thing what they have to do. Everywhere you go, you have the same books, you have same knowledge. You just have to explore it, grasp it, and use it. That's only one thing that I have learned through this journey. Moving ahead out of this, you have a couple of tools that they have taught me. When I assigned your project, they asked me, do you have to acquire a couple of skills in this project if you want to perform? The few enterprise resource planning applications that they used to call ERPs. So they asked me to learn it. I learned in the company and then again I performed. So this is the one addition to my bucket again. That's one skill. Moving out of the skill, they didn't had a room for me to learning perspective. They asked me to move from the other project. They did move me because I wasn't learning anything. You'll see day in and day out, you will do the same job, but you will perform and you will give the deliverables. But if you're not learning out of it, you're doing nothing in that. Anybody can do that, your job. But if you have learning, I should say you stay back, learn it. Even in this company as well, again, Deloitte is one of the big four companies as compared to PwC, which PricewaterhouseCoopers, E&Y, Deloitte, and there is another one company, BMC, I believe. There are four companies, which is the big four companies, which my company comes in. I proudly say that. It's what this business does, what my company do in the consulting phase, advisory, piece of the business, in the enabling areas, in the sourcing and procurement, and the finance and auditing. It took me almost 7 years to step in this professional world. Still, I am learning here. Still, my project is going on. He asked me to altogether learn a new ERP. I'm still working on it because that will take me to the next phase. So as coming back to here, so this is what I am and this is where I am right now. And still my phase of learning would be from the contract standpoint. They asked me to learn on the contract legal side because there are lots of legal activities are going on from the firm side as well as the, vendor point of view. If you want to base or draft a contract between a vendor on any my firm, I have to pitch in there and see the legal terminologies, what we are compliant, what my company is compliant with. That's the thing. And then moving ahead to, yes, this offerings, what we have here. So, I mean, everybody, you have your goals, right? What you thinking and you wanted to do in your life. So just talk to the person or, have a mentor and just plan with your offerings. And I'll just walk you through again with a couple of more slides, which I have come across with the opportunities, what we have in the streams. If anyone have any other streams apart from this, please do let me know. I will help you with the streams, what we have here. So the first view I have here, the mathematics, physics, and computer science, and what we can do here is the professor. We can do explore opportunities and teach students and learn that. And even in computer science, I'm focusing in computer science because from 9 to 5 for this time to I feel next 5 to 10 years, IT industry is really boom. If you're learning something IT, you will have a really nice job, nice earnings out of it, and compared to the other fields even, because the situation, the pandemic, what we have received, there are lots of people have lost their jobs, company lay offing their employees because they do not have new skills. So that's again making them realize that what skills I require or what skills we require to survive in this competition. Moving ahead to the physics and the mathematics group, you are going to research field as well. What Mahesh sir earlier mentioned, the colleges and the universities used to, organize the competitions for the maths talent and the math scholars to be part of, then writing research papers and researching on the existing data and come out of it some research, trying to find a new research something, and then you can register it as a patent to yourself through the college and through the universities. You can do that. Even PhD and even higher studies, if you wanted to pursue your career through the research and learning point of view. Moving ahead to the scientist, even lots of opportunities we have with the ISRO as well as DRDO, as well as NASA, who has a scientist who has done in the physics really good. My couple of fellow has gone to cross the boundaries as well. I mean, they went to out of country, they did research, they come back, and then they started researching. Even they, teaching as well as they're doing their own research. Talking to this ML, which is machine learning, which is again a next, entire phase of changing computer industry or the IT industry here, which is there are lots of jobs in the market. I know most of people used to see and read on the online or courses what the most of the foreign or Indian universities are providing this kind of courses. Moving ahead to this as government jobs, as I mentioned earlier, you can apply to the DRDO and do that research on your own. And for moving ahead to the artificial intelligence, which is AI, and the blockchain, which is again a new piece of learning which has been added from a couple of years. You must have seen the Bitcoin and Netflix, that couple of another cryptocurrencies are in place, which plays a vital role in this. It's artificial intelligence, blockchain, and machine learning. It's require a huge data and knowledge and mathematics skills, the computer coding and applications to do this. So just read it, approach to the faculties, even teachers to get to know more information about it. Then you can get to know here. Security, fraud and investigation opportunity, even yes. So as long as or as soon this IT is taking this boom, there is a question mark is raising on the security, fraud and investigation side as well. Because if you read, you will get to know that how many daily frauds is happening in the online transactions and the breach of the data, because they needed a huge data to store this kind of workload or data. So there is a security, they have to incur a lot of money on the cost to put on to put on security and investigate a fraud or find out the cause of the behind this. So in finance as well, after if you're doing in mathematics, you can relate with the finance as well, and then you can do this one kind of certifications or any post graduation with this fraud investigation. You can be a have a very good opportunity. Any company, you just point out the name. Even my company needed a kind of fraud investigating kind of person who can handle their security in the data for the long run. So anyone have any question? Please let me know. I'm happy to answer. No?
Any questions from student?
Opportunities in IT work फ्युचर मध्ये काय काय असू शकतात, कारण की मी पण मध्ये IT मध्ये वर्क करतोय सर सध्या. माझी ओन वेबसाईट आहे गुगलवर, त्याच्यातून म्हणजे अर्निंग होते. गुगलचं सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्स पण केलेला आहे मी. GoDaddy सोबत त्याची पार्टनरशिप आहे.
येस.
हा, माझी ओन वेबसाईट आहे सर गुगलवर. म्हणजे वेगवेगळे इन्फॉर्मेशन टाकत असतो मी त्यावर.
एन्सायक्लोपीडिया सारखं?
नाही सर, इन्सायक्लोपीडिया नाही. म्हणजे एक
मला एक्झाम्पल दे.
म्हणजे सर वेगवेगळे इन्फॉर्मेशन अबाउट सर, समजा आता जीके जनरल नॉलेज बद्दल किंवा मग UPSC MP सारखे एक्झाम असतात ना, त्याबद्दल इन्फॉर्मेशन टाकत असतो मी वेबसाईटवर त्या. असं. हा, आणि ते गुगल कडून अप्रूव्ह झालेलं आहे सर, मला सर्टिफिकेट भेटलेलं आहे त्याचं.
ओके.
त्याच्या पुढे मध्ये काही ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज असतात का, म्हणजे व्हेरियस कंपनीज इन इंडिया?
हो, असं ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज खूप. आता समज फॉर एक्झाम्पल माझ्या कंपनीला मला एक सॉफ्टवेअर हवंय जे मला एक ऍप्लिकेशन रन करायचं, पण ते सॉफ्टवेअर अवेलेबल नाहीये या कोणाला माहिती नाही सॉफ्टवेअर बद्दल. प्लॅनिंग आहे, ERP आहे फॉर एक्झाम्पल SAP. ओके, SAP एक असं ऍप्लिकेशन आहे दॅट कंपनीजला त्यांचं डे इन डे आउट बिझनेस रन करायला ऍप्लिकेशन. HR पॉइंट ऑफ व्ह्यू, ऑपरेशन्स न, फायनान्स, मार्केटिंग, हे सगळं त्या ऍप थ्रू होतं. म्हणजे ते एक ऍप जे आहे कंपनीचं प्रॉफिट अँड लॉस स्टेटमेंट कंप्लीट काढून दाखवेल तुला, त्या काइंडचा. मग त्या ऍप बद्दल तू काय लोकांना माहिती देऊ शकतोस? एक्सप्लोर दॅट. ते शिक पूर्ण ऍप्लिकेशन इन अँड आउट. त्याचे न्यूमरस सर्टिफिकेशन्स आहेत सॅपचे खुद त्यांचे, की त्यात काय करू शकतो तुम्ही. मग त्याच्यात कोड्स आहेत खूप आहेत, त्या गोष्टी शिकून तू लोकांपर्यंत पोहोचव. ते कुठे मिळतील, अवेलेबल होतील त्यांना, ते कसं एक्सप्लोर करतील, त्याचं फी स्ट्रक्चर काय आहे, त्याच्यानंतर ऑफरिंग्स काय आहेत SAPचे, त्यांचे आता जॉब कसे आहेत पोहोचव. कारण अशी इन्फॉर्मेशन लोकांना पोहोचली तर मग ते तुझं ट्रॅफिक वाढेल, जे की तुझं जास्त अर्निंग त्याच्यावरच आहे.
हा सर, म्हणजे मी सध्या 3 ते 4 वेबसाईट हँडल करतो लातूर मधल्या.
मग ते हे करायचं तुला तर मग तू हे करू शकतो ऑप्शन. मग असे खूप ERPs आहेत या खूप ऍप्लिकेशन आहेत जे की तू लोकांना सांगू शकतोस. त्यामध्ये तुला तुझं नॉलेज अपग्रेड होऊ शकतं खूप.
ओके सर, थँक्यू. म्हणजे ठीक आहे, थँक्यू.
वेलकम. अजून मला क्वेश्चन आहे काही? तुम्ही विचारू शकता. असं काही नाही आहे की मी मराठीत बोलत आहे म्हणून तुम्ही नाही विचारत आहेत. इट्स ओके, तुम्ही मला विचारू शकता. इव्हन तुमच्या करिअर मध्ये बी जर नाही माहिती तुम्हाला काय करायचं या चूज केलं, किंवा इव्हन माझं करण्यामागे एक पर्पज होतं म्हणून मी ते चूज केलं होतं BSc. तुमच्या करण्यामागे काय पर्पज आहे, जस्ट यू हॅव टू फाइंड आउट. Moving ahead to this is, yes, this goals. This I was talking about. Things you should do and you should think about or ponder on things that have goals. तुम्हाला जर माहित नाही तुम्हाला काय करायचंय, like from 5 years from now, 2 years now, after graduation, post graduation, या त्याच्यानंतर काय जॉब हवी आहे, you need to find out that. तुम्हाला बसायला लागेल, एका पीस ऑफ पेपरवर लिहायला लागेल की बाबा हे करायचं मला 2 वर्षानंतर ग्रॅज्युएशन कम्प्लीट, दुसऱ्या 2 वर्षानंतर पोस्ट ग्रॅज्युएशन, नंतर जॉब, त्याच्या कंपॅरिझनला मला हे पॅकेज पाहिजे. आता मी ते सांगतो तुम्हाला, मार्केटमध्ये एवढ्या जॉब अवेलेबल आहेत पण एवढं टॅलेंट अवेलेबल नाहीये. खूप जॉब्स आहेत फॉलोड बाय मनी, 7 डिजिट 6 डिजिट सॅलरी. ट्रस्ट मी पाहिलंय. मला तर वाटतं की मी खूप लेट झाले हे सगळं एक्सप्लोर करायला आणि शिकायला. पुन्हा मेंटरशिप इज हॅव समवन, तुम्ही ज्याला टीचर, प्रोफेसर, पॅरेंट्स, एनी पर्सन हू कॅन गिव्ह यू गायडन्स ऑन इट, की तुम्हाला ग्रॅज्युएशन नंतर काय करायचं या काय करायला हवं, तुमचं डिसिजन राईट अँड रॉंग. टॉक टू युअर टीचर्स, टॉक टू युअर प्रोफेसर्स, की मला ग्रॅज्युएशन नंतर मला PhD करायचं, या मला डॉक्टरेट करायचं, या मला आणखी शिकायचं, हायर स्टडीज करायचं. टॉक टू देम, त्यांचं इनपुट बघा. ते ऍटलीस्ट हेल्प करतील, सांगतील तुम्हाला, नाहीतर ऍटलीस्ट राईट डायरेक्शनला सांगतील बाबा हा इथून इन्फॉर्मेशन काढतो. गुगल आहे, खूप इन्फॉर्मेशन अवेलेबल आहे, फक्त तुम्हाला ते काढून घ्यायचंय. आणि मेंटरशिप एक असं आहे की हे लॉंग रनला खूप हेल्प करतं. मी आज पण माझ्या मेंटरशिप बोलतो. इव्हन इन्फोसिस मधले जे माझे रिपोर्टिंग मॅनेजर्स, सिनियर मॅनेजर्स, ते आज पण माझ्या टच मध्ये आहेत. इव्हन गुजरातचे पण, बिकॉज दे ऍडेड व्हॅल्यू इन माय लाईफ. सो आय यूज टू आस्क देम की बाबा हे करतोय मी करायला हवं का हे, व्हॉट डू थिंक अबाउट इट, कॅन यू गिव्ह मी सम इनपुट, व्हॉट शुड आय डू मुव्हिंग अहेड टू दिस. माझं नेक्स्ट फेजचं लर्निंग काय असेल, मी काय शिकायला हवं, आता ग्रॅज्युएशन झालंय, पोस्ट ग्रॅज्युएशन झालंय, चांगली जॉब आहे, मला काय करायला हवं, मी डू दॅट. Throughout this, persistence and consistency in what you do. जे करताय ना, just give you 100%. Learn a new language. I'm learning a new language just for a hobby or just to improve my skills. Learn a job. एक कुठली लँग्वेज पिक करा, जस्ट शिका. दुसरे 4 ऑप्शन्स तुमच्या जॉबसाठी ओपन होतील. एक जर तुम्हाला लँग्वेज ट्रान्सलेटर म्हणून कुठलीही IT कंपनी तुम्हाला हायर करू शकते, जर्मन, स्पॅनिश, मॅन्ड्रिन, एनिथिंग. इंग्लिश शिकलं तुम्ही तेही शिकू शकता. सेकंड, कम्युनिकेशन. यू सपोज टू स्पीक एक्सलेंट अँड कन्वे द कम्युनिकेशन. तुम्हाला जे बोलायचे तुम्ही ते कन्वे करता आला पाहिजे. हे एक बेसिक क्रायटेरिया. आय वुड नॉट से इट की बाबा हे मॅन्डेटरी आहे, पण ह्या कंपनीज आणि ह्या वर्क एन्व्हायरमेंटनेच आपल्याला असं बनवलंय. आपली मराठी लँग्वेज कदाचित ऑल ओव्हर ग्लोब बोलली झाली असती तर कंपनीत पण मराठीच बोलली असते सगळे. बट दॅट्स नॉट ऑप्शन वी हॅव. आपलं एज्युकेशन सिस्टम, परत प्रोफेशनल एन्व्हायरमेंट, काम हे आपल्याला शिकावं लागतं. दॅट्स द रिझन त्यांनी जास्त एम्फसिस केलं याच्यावर की बाबा कम्युनिकेशन खूप छान असायला हवं तुम्हाला. ॲपेटाईट टू लर्न सांगितलं, पण तुम्हाला शिकण्याची भूक असली पाहिजे. खूप खूप म्हणजे खूप. ते कधी थांबलंच नाही पाहिजे. त्यामुळं शिका, कीप लर्निंग अगेन. तुमचं सब्जेक्ट नाहीये पण इट डझंट मीन की तुम्ही वाचलं नाही पाहिजे. If you're from finance, go to read something related to the computers. If you know some computers, read something about physics, civics, mathematics, anything. ते फक्त तुम्हाला तुमच्या नॉलेजला ऍडिशन करेल. लॉंग टर्मला ठीक आहे हेल्प नाही करणार, या त्याच्या नॉलेजचं काय करू मी, पण ऍटलीस्ट तुम्ही कोणाला हेल्प तर करू शकाल. अँड ऑलवेज बी अ गुड स्टुडंट. काही शिकताय तुम्ही काय, जस्ट एक्सेप्ट इट. बी ऑलवेज स्टुडंट, नॉट टू बी ट्राय की मला सगळंच माहिती आहे या आय नो समथिंग. आय एम अ रिअली good student. I'm very loyal to my work. That's I have learned through. And never give up. Whatever you're doing, just do it. Whatever situation you're going, do not give up. Because एक time नंतर I know की ती सिच्युएशन जाईल ठीक होऊन, टाइम ठीक होईल आणि सगळ्या गोष्टी हातात येतात. पण जर तुम्ही गिव्ह अप केलं तर मग लाईफ टाइम तुम्ही रिग्रेट कराल की हे मला करायला हवं होतं पण मी नाही केलं हे. That's what I would like to convey to you all. Please, please, please do that. If you can also talk to me if you want to talk, if you need something, you wanted some information, any landing a job interview, drafting a CV, small even issues, I'm okay with that. If I cannot provide you time and help, I can at least give you a right direction to do it. Yes, this is the one that I feel we should think upon, as education is not the learning of facts but it's the training of your mind to think. If you do that, you surely and eventually succeed in your life and make you proud, your parents, your professors, your college, and the society. You will contribute. And I would like to say thank you here. Please feel free and ask me if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer now and any time.
You can ask questions in Marathi also.
Yeah.
Student.
तुम्ही विचारू शकता, no problem.
Marathi, Hindi, but not other language. All students have any questions? While talking, you have to unmute yourself.
Yeah.
हॅलो सर.
हॅलो. या गो अहेड.
सर IT पार्ट झाल्यानंतर म्हणजे कंपनीमध्ये वेरियस HR पार्ट पण असतो का सर?
हा, ह्युमन रिसोर्स पण आहेच ना.
अच्छा, ओके सर. पण त्याला जास्त म्हणजे एफर्ट्स घ्यावे लागतात का? बिकॉज IT मध्ये सर आपण वर्क कॉम्प्युटर वगैरे करतो, पण त्याच्यामध्ये सोशली पण वर्क करावं लागतं का HR पार्ट मध्ये?
मी तुम्हाला हे सांगतो, ऑफिस जॉईन केलं म्हणजे कम्प्युटर काम नाही का, प्रत्येकाचे रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी अलग आहेत. तुला ह्युमन रिसोर्सची रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी सांगतो मी. ह्युमन रिसोर्सचं काम फक्त एक न्यू टॅलेंट मार्केटमध्ये शोधणं, ते त्याला जॉईन करून घेणं, ते त्यांना कंपनी सोडून जाय पण त्याचं सगळंच बघणं.
अच्छा,
म्हणजे त्याला त्याच्या पे ग्रेडला प्रॉब्लेम आहे, त्याचं प्रोग्रेशन व्हायला की नाही त्याच्या कामामध्ये, त्याचं प्रमोशन्स, त्याचं डिमोशन्स, त्याचं हेल्थ इश्यूज. कारण ह्युमन रिसोर्स एक अशी टीम आहे त्या कंपनीमध्ये जी की सगळ्या एम्प्लॉईची काळजी घेणार, एम्प्लॉईची वेलबिंग. तुला का प्रॉब्लेम आहे, तुझ्या मॅनेजर प्रॉब्लेम आहे, हरॅशमेंट आहे, लाईक कलर, एथेनिक, रेस, ह्या गोष्टी ज्या आहेत ना, ह्याच्यावर तुम्हाला कोणी ह्युमिलेट करत आहे का, परत कोणा तुमच्या काम आउट ऑफ कॅश एक्सपेक्ट करायला का, काही बेनिफिट्स हवेत का त्याला, हे गोष्टी HR फक्त पूर्ण हे गोष्टी HR ऍड्रेस करते सगळं. त्यामुळे ते तुमच्याशी बोलणार, करणार. आणि त्याच्यानंतर मग खूप गोष्टी आहेत, म्हणजे एम्प्लॉईचं डेव्हलपमेंट व्हायला की नाही, एम्प्लॉईला काय प्रॉब्लेम्स आहेत की नाही, मग ते वीकली मंथली बसणार, बोलणार एम्प्लॉई सोबत. परत त्यांच्यावर इंडस्ट्रियल मध्ये त्यांना काही ट्रेनिंग्स हवे असतील, सेफ्टी ट्रेनिंग, फायर ड्रिल्स, हे सगळ्या गोष्टी आहेत ते HR हँडल करतात.
अच्छा, ओके.
मेन ते गोष्टी त्याच्या अशा. आणि मग एम्प्लॉईचं ऑपरेशनचं काम कळतंय, म्हणजे तुमची काळजी घेतात इन शॉर्ट. अजून काय क्वेश्चन?
अदर क्वेश्चन? येस, स्टुडंट्स विचारू शकता. बेसिकली थर्ड इयर स्टुडंट्स ज्यांनी त्यांचे गोल सेट केलेले आहेत आणि ज्यांना ह्या फील्ड मध्ये यायचं आहे. So
third year MSc second year students also.
Yes, Sandeep sir is always there with us to guide you. Yes, if there is no question,
hello.
Then
go ahead.
Yes,
go
please.
Yes sir, तुमचा जो जॉब आहे तो डाटा एनालिस्टचा आहे का?
नाही, डेटा अनालिस्ट मध्ये नाहीये मी, कोर ऑपरेशन्स मध्ये आहे मी. डेटा अनालिस्ट नाही, मी अनालिस्ट म्हणजे कारण कसं आहे, कंपनी वाईज डेझिग्नेशन नाही समजणार कोण काय करतंय. ठीक आहे, मी कंपनी चेंज केली, कंपनीच्या स्ट्रक्चर या ऑर्गनायझेशन हायरार्कीमुळं त्यांचं स्ट्रक्चर अलग असते खूप, इव्हन पे ग्रेड पण जे कंपनीत होती असं नाही. आता डेटा अनालिस्ट म्हणलं तर म्हणू शकतोस तू, मी डेटावर काम करतोय. पण या सर
तरी प्रश्न काय विचारलाय, सिनियर अनालिस्ट आपण मेन्शन केलं ना, त्यामुळे त्याला प्रश्न पडला असेल. आपलं डेजिग्नेशन सिनियर अनालिस्ट आहे.
हा,
युअर डेजिग्नेशन इज सिनियर अनालिस्ट नो.
हो,
दॅट्स व्हाय ही माइट हॅव दैट.
हा, पण माझं काम आहे ऑल टू, हा माझं काम ठीक आहे. डेटा अनालिस्ट मध्ये नाही म्हणता येणार मला. डेटा अनालिस्ट काय करतात, थोडा डेटा आहे आणि त्याला गिव्ह समथिंग आउट ऑफ इट द डेटा, व्हॅल्यू टू द डेटा. मला 10 बुक्स दिले तुम्ही, मी 10 बुक्स सॅमरी कोणी एक बुक मध्ये दिलं तुम्हाला, दॅट्स कॉल्ड डेटा अनालिस्ट. They have to give something important out of the data, in short. That's what they do.
Okay, thank you.
त्यामुळे ज्या फील्ड मध्ये ज्याला जे चॅलेंज आहे ना, टॉक टू द पीपल. लोक अवेलेबल आहेत, खूप इन्फॉर्मेशन ही ऑनलाईन, मेंटर, टीचर्स जे बोलतोय ना मी, टॉक टू देम, यू विल गेट टू नो नॉलेज. तुम्हाला असं जाऊन रिसर्च करून, वाचून, अंडरस्टँड करून त्याला अप्लाय करायला खूप वेळ लागतं. पण जर समोर कोणी आहे तुम्ही त्याला विचारू शकता ब्लंटली की बाबा ही सिच्युएशन आहे, मी काय करू, तो माणूस त्याच्या नॉलेज प्रमाणे सांगू शकेल तुम्हाला. And that the teachers are there for you. They are for me there. मलाही काय प्रॉब्लेम, मी त्यांना बोलतो डायरेक्टली हे असंच आहे, मी काय करायला हवं. ऍज पर देअर स्किल सेट ते सांगतात मला, असं कर, तसं कर, तू हे कर, ते कर, ट्राय दिस, ट्राय दॅट, ट्राय नॉट. बस 2 थिंग घडतील, एक तर तुम्ही शिकाल, नाही तुम्हाला एक्सपिरियन्स येईल. यू विल नॉट फेल, नेव्हर. 2 गोष्टी होईल. त्यामुळे जेव्हा तुम्ही वाटते की डाऊनग्रेड होते, जस्ट लर्न इट फ्रॉम इट. डू नॉट डू मोटिवेट युअरसेल्फ की आय कॅन नॉट डू दिस, मला नाही जमणार, हे मला नाही होणार, या दुसऱ्या गोष्टी आहेत. एनीवन?
Okay, hand over to Pimple sir.
Okay, thank you Sandeep sir for sharing your journey and telling the opportunities in IT sectors, particularly in various fields, having the BSc background. So now I request to the chairperson.
Yes, sir, I'm trying to do that.
To the chairperson, Professor S Shinde sir, Vice Principal, Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya Autonomous Latur, to put his views or to give presidential.
Thank you, Dr. Nishank sir. Thank you, Dr. Nishank sir. Good morning to all of you. Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya Autonomous Latur, Department of Mathematics organized online Students Association in Mathematics inaugural function and guest lecture on industrial career opportunities after UG and PG. Honorable Principal of Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya Autonomous Latur, Dr. Mahesh Wavare sir. Chief guest of this function, Honorable Shri Sandeep Hampalle sir, Senior Analyst, Deloitte, Hyderabad, Head of the Department of Mathematics, Dr. Mahesh Wavare sir, colleague Dr. Nishank Pimple sir, Ashwini Kale madam, Dipak Ghuge sir, and my dear students. I will specially mention the office bearers of Students Association in Mathematics by giving the special weightage. President of this Association, Ms. Sanjeevani Kadam. Vice President, Ms. Rutuja More. Secretary, Mr. Vishal Birajdar. Treasurer, Satyajit Pakhre. Joint Treasurer, Divya Survase. And all other office bearers. At the onset, I congratulate all of us office bearers of SAM. At the same time, I congratulate head of the Department of Mathematics and all colleagues of Department of Mathematics for organizing such a virtual program, such an online program for inauguration of SAM, that is Student Association in Mathematics. Friends, when we speak about our college is the pioneer of Latur pattern in education. You are always welcome to this prestigious and precious institute. Students of BSc first year, students of MSc first year, and all students, heartiest welcome to our Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya Autonomous Latur. Friends, with the persistent dedication, devotion, painstaking efforts, hard work, we have generated the Latur pattern in education. Now this pattern became famous not only in Marathwada, Maharashtra, but famous in India and abroad also. Large number of the students are studying in other countries. They are performing jobs in other countries. They are the product of Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya. That's why we are proudful about them. Friends, you might have been heard all the rest of the colleges, they will start from 1st November. Their academic year has not still started. It will start by 1st November 2021. But our academic year has been started by 1st July. Our teaching has been started by 5th July. About 70 to 75% curriculum syllabus has been completed by our faculty. Here this indicates that it may be the offline mode, it may be the online mode. Under any circumstance, we are far ahead of the time. Even during the COVID-19 pandemic situation, friends, we were not lagging behind in every regard. We were far ahead in every regard. We have completed our entire online education. Even the beat of every topic we have completed last year and the year before last. We have conducted our online examinations very promptly. Without any mistake of the beat, mistake of the atom, we have conducted online examinations. We have conducted online teaching. Why I am adding this one? You should know about our college. Sandeep sir already know about our college. Meanwhile, I will speak about him. You should know about our college, what we are, what we were. Friends, we have started our journey before 50 years. Since last year, we are celebrating our golden jubilee year. When we have started our journey, only 50 to 60 students were with us. But at present, I can say, more than 10,000 students are learning in Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya Latur. And this is the proudful moment, not only to us, but to the entire society. Friends, If you speak about the admissions of the medical colleges and engineering colleges, last year, more than 900 students admitted to the government medical colleges. More than 34 students admitted to the IITs. More than 30 students are admitted to the AIMS. AIMS, you can understand. Means what's about our college? This is only autonomous college in our region, Marathwada region. Nobody dare to proceed to the autonomy. And the Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya is the only Mahavidyalaya which is having daring in every regard. Friends, under autonomous status, we are having n number of the events. We are concentrating on academic. We are concentrating on curricula. We are concentrating on extracurricular. We are concentrating on co-curricular activities. What is the reason behind this one? Our student should be all-rounder one. According to me, what is education? All-round development of the student should be called as the education. Means we are thinking of all-round development of the students. Our students should be the rolling jacks, as like the Sandeep sir, Sandeep Hampalle sir. I can proudly say that Sri Sandeep Hampalle is the rolling jack. He has developed the cattish behavior. And I hope you can understand the meaning of the cattish behavior. You can drop the cat even from the 10th storied building. That cat always stands on the legs. It will not be injured. That behavior is called as the cattish behavior. Sri Sandeep sir has developed the cattish behavior. He will not be injured in the future, near future, anytime. Such kind of the alumni, such kind of the students we are producing, friends. Friends, when we are speaking about the mathematics and when we are speaking about the opportunities of the mathematics, I can say mathematics is the mother of all sciences. Friends, the life starts with the mathematics right from the getting up in the morning. The life proceeds with the mathematics throughout the day. And life go to the rest, that is, go to the bed, even with the mathematics. Every time you are having the calculations, maybe the calculations of the getting up, maybe the calculations of the proceeding throughout the day, maybe the calculations of the getting down means going to the bed. Everywhere calculation is there. Friends, mathematics itself is the life, and life itself is the mathematics. The life and mathematics, I will say, they are the reversible one. I will not say irreversible, they are the reversible one. Obviously, I am the disciple of the biological sciences. I am the disciple of the life sciences, even if I love mathematics. Because without the mathematics, you cannot move even the single atom. You may calculate the distance. You may calculate the distance between two villages, between two cities, between two what and what not. Friends, ours is the country who introduced the zero gift to the entire world. And that zero doesn't mean zero. Zero is everything when it is ahead after. And zero is nothing when it is added before. This is the principle of mathematics, friends. That's why I love mathematics. Friends, you might have heard Sandeep sir has shared much of the knowledge about career opportunities. If you try to see about the Sandeep sir, he is from the very rural background. Jalkot, a small village, later on became a small town, now a taluka place. He has started his journey from the Jalkot via Jaykranti College, Junior College. He entered to Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya. He is very honest fellow. I can say very proudly that number of the fellows are there. They used to add about their plus points only. But Sandeep sir is the only fellow that I have seen. He was adding about his some minus points also. Friends, that fellow is the great one who used to add about some of the minus points that fellow is having, because of which one can correct that minus point. Number of fellows are there. They are adding only about the attributes only. They are only adding about their advantages only. Some fellows are there. They are adding their disadvantages also. Those fellows are important. Those fellows are very important in my mind. Friends, according to me, any subject is more and more important. If you are passing and if you are passive and selected a very best subject from the world, because of your passivity, the subject will not develop in your mind. If you are active and if you are selected even the last subject from the list, then you will be a greatest fellow in your future, you can say, friends. That means everything is dependent on you. You should have the positive attitude. Last time I was saying that with the positive attitude, if you enter into the Rajasthan, you will feel the beauty of the Jammu and Kashmir. And if with the negative attitude you enter into the Jammu and Kashmir, because of your negative attitude, you will feel what the desert of the Rajasthan, even in the Jammu and Kashmir. It means, friends, the attitude matters. You should have the positive attitude. Friends, those office bearers, you have to work with us. We have to work at the Department of Mathematics, all office bearers. It is found that these curricular and co-curricular activities are helpful to the students for their future development, for the development of their personality. You have to develop your own personality. It is said that one should believe in yourself. That is most important. You might have heard about Atta Deepa Bhava. Have you heard about Atta Deepa Bhava? Swayam Prakashit Va. That Prakash is more important for you, friends. Swayam Prakashit, that is called. Mathematics, I can say, mathematics is a methodological application of matter. It is so said because the subject makes a man methodical or systematic. You might have been seen the fellows of the mathematics are more systematic. They are more disciplined persons. You may take an example of our Dr. Mahesh Wavare. You may take an example of our Nishank Pimple. They are disciplined fellows. They are having their own discipline. They are systematic fellows. In every regard, they are systematic. And this came from mathematics, friends. Mathematics makes our life.
I think we lost.
Yes, I think maybe network connection or network problem. So we'll wait for.
Just wait.
Yeah,
just wait. Because of the network problem.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Obstacles occurred. Just wait for. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir. Please continue.
Yeah. Mathematics makes our life orderly and prevent chaos. Certain qualities that nurtured by mathematics are power of the reasoning, creativity, abstract or spatial thinking. That spatial thinking also came from the mathematics. Critical thinking, problem solving ability, and even the effective communication skills also. Just our honorable guest, Sandeep Hampalle sir, added about the communication. Every attribute is most important, friends. He said that he don't know about the knowledge of the English. Even the words of the English, he don't know. Even if whatever the speech delivered by him, it was very fluent speech, I can say that. Sandeep sir, I congratulate you. Actually,
Thank
on
you,
my
sir.
own
Thank
behalf,
you so much.
on behalf of our college, and on
Thank
behalf
you.
of our Shiv Chhatrapati Shikshan Sanstha, I congratulate and am proud
Thank
of
you,
you.
sir. Thank you so much for this
You have
blessing.
proved that a person who don't know about the knowledge of English, who don't know about the words of the English, even can speak better English. Today you have proved.
Thank you, sir.
You
Thank
were
you so
speaking
much.
like the Englishman. You were speaking like the American fellow. And that's
Thank
why I
you.
congratulate you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Friends, you have
Thank
to
you.
learn much more and much more from Sandeep Hampalle, sir. That's why you should be with us. When there is offline education, please come to our college, your college, not our college. It is your college. Friends, for your kind information, according to me, college is nothing but the temple of education. And for your kind information, who is the God in that temple? We are not God in that temple. Teachers are not God in that temple. Principal is not God in that temple. For your kind information, students are God in that temple. Friends, this is my opinion. And then what about us? All of us are only the worshippers and the worshippers. We are the pujari of our gods. That's why such a type of importance we are giving to our students. So that you should be proudful. I was speaking about the mathematics. Mathematics is the cradle of all creations. Cradle you can understand. All the creations. Without which the world cannot move an inch. I am saying inch. I will say even the nanometer. I will say the beat of nanometer also. That is the importance of mathematics. Be it a cook or a farmer, a carpenter or a mechanic, a shopkeeper or a doctor, an engineer or a scientist, a musician or a magician. Everyone needs mathematics, friends, in their day-to-day life. Even the insects I am saying, use the mathematics in their everyday life for existence. Means the animals are also having their own calculation, friends. And the animals also need the mathematics. That's why you are the students of mathematics. Snails make their shells. Shells you can understand. Snails you can understand. Spiders design their webs. And bees build their hexagonal combs. Are you getting, friends? Are you with me? There are the countless examples of mathematical patterns in the nature's fabric. Anyone can be a mathematician if one is given proper guidance and training in the formative period of one's life. A good curriculum of mathematics is helpful in effective teaching and learning of the subject. Experience says learning mathematics can be made easier and enjoyable if our curriculum includes mathematical activities and games. Maths puzzles and riddles encourage and attract an alert and open-minded attitude among youngsters and help them develop clarity in their thinking. Emphasis should be laid on development of the clear concept in mathematics in a child right from the primary classes, friends. And this is the important thing. If a teacher fails here, then the child will develop a phobia for the subject as he moves on to the higher classes. For explaining a topic in mathematics, a teacher should take help of the pictures, sketches, diagrams, models as far as possible, as it is believed that the process of learning is complete if our sense of hearing is accompanied by our sense of the sight. Open-ended questions should be given to the child to answer, and he should be encouraged to think about the solutions in all possible manners. The child should be appreciated for every correct attempt, and the mistakes must be immediately corrected without any criticism. Friends, criticism is most important in the life. The greatest hurdle in the process of learning mathematics is lack of practice. That's why practice is most important thing I can say, friends. Students should daily work out at least 10 problems from different areas in order to master the concept and develop the speed, accuracy in solving the problem. Learning of multiplication tables should be encouraged in the lower classes and so on. Another very effective means of spreading the knowledge of mathematics among the children is through peer teaching. Once a child has learned a concept from his teacher, the latter should ask him to explain the same to the fellow students. Moreover, in the process, all the children will be able to express their doubts on the topic and clear them through the discussions in a group. Here, friends, here I can have the n number of the moments for speaking about the mathematics. Here, this is very vast subject, friends. Here, with respect to the careers in the industries, the industrial maths applying formulating statistical methods and other mathematical tools to serve the needs of the business. Their work guides aspects of industry such as manufacturing, transportation, shipments, marketing, financing, and so on. If you seek a career in applied or industrial mathematics, you will need skills. As the Sandeep sir is having computer skills, the ability to manage projects and communicate in an industrial setting, and knowledge of the business structure. Industrial math focuses on problems which come from industry and aims for solutions which are relevant to the industry, including finding the most efficient way to solve the problem. Studying maths gives you an into many industries, engineering, finance, statistics, etc. That's why math is vital to a number of careers. I can say that mathematics is the center of all sciences, center of all branches of the subjects, I can say. Sandeep sir, you have shared your valuable time. You have shared your valuable knowledge to enlighten our students. Thank you for sharing your valuable time and knowledge. Be with us forever and forever. With these few words,
thank you, sir.
I conclude my presidential speech. Thank you all, one and all. Thank you, students. Thank you. Over to you, Nishank Pimple sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, for your presidential speeches, for addressing our mathematics students on the occasion of Student Association of Maths inaugural ceremony. Now we are at the end of this program. So for the vote of thanks, I would like to call Secretary of SAM, Mr. Vishal Birajdar, to put a vote of thanks at this moment. Over to you, Vishal.
Thank you. थँक्यू सर. कार्यक्रम झाला बहारदार, भाषणी झाली जोरदार. कार्यक्रम झाला बहारदार, भाषणी झाली जोरदार. श्रोत्यांनी उचलला सर्वांचा भार. श्रोत्यांनी उचलला सर्वांचा भार. तेव्हा मानलेच पाहिजे सर्वांचे आभार. तेव्हा मानलेच पाहिजे सर्वांचे आभार. आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे अध्यक्ष आपल्या महाविद्यालयाचे उपप्राचार्य आदरणीय प्रोफेसर शिंदे सर, त्याचबरोबर प्रमुख पाहुणे म्हणून लाभलेले सिनियर अनालिसिस्ट मिस्टर संदीप हंपल्ले सर, त्याचबरोबर गणित विभागाचे विभाग प्रमुख डॉक्टर वावरे सर, डॉक्टर पिंपळे सर, मिस्टर घुगे सर, काळे मॅडम, त्याचबरोबर सॅमचे अध्यक्षा मिस संजीवनी कदम आणि ऑनलाईन ऐकत असलेले माझे सर्व मित्र आणि मैत्रिणी. आपले आदरणीय प्रमुख अतिथी व मार्गदर्शक सन्माननीय आदरणीय श्री संदीप हंपल्ले सर यांचे व आपले हृदयाचे नाते आहेत. या आपल्या माणसांना आभाराची आवश्यकता नाही असे माझे प्रामाणिक मत आहे. पण तरी सुद्धा कार्यक्रमाची एक अपरिहार्यता व माझी जबाबदारी म्हणून ते आवश्यक आहे. म्हणूनच आजच्या कार्यक्रमाला ज्यांनी परवानगी दिली ते आपल्या महाविद्यालयाचे शिस्तप्रिय प्राचार्य आदरणीय डॉक्टर गव्हाणे सर यांचे मी प्रथमतः आभारी आहे. तसेच आजच्या कार्यक्रमाला आदरणीय अध्यक्ष महोदय प्रोफेसर शिंदे सर यांनी आजच्या कार्यक्रमाचे अध्यक्षस्थान भूषवले व आपला वेळातला वेळ दिले. त्यांचे मी आयोजक समितीच्या वतीने त्यांचे सुद्धा मी आभार व्यक्त करतो. तसेच आजच्या कार्यक्रमाला प्रमुख मार्गदर्शक ज्यांनी आपल्याला अनमोल असं मार्गदर्शन केलं, त्यामध्ये आपण कसे वागले पाहिजे, आपलं गोल आपण अगोदर सेट केलं पाहिजे, त्या पद्धतीने आपण चाललं पाहिजे. त्याचबरोबर आपली शिकण्याची गोडी निर्माण केलं पाहिजे आपण, आणि सर्व काही वाचलं पाहिजे आणि एक चांगला विद्यार्थी बनून जगलं पाहिजे. असे आपल्याला अनमोल असे बरेचशी माहिती आपल्या आजच्या या प्रमुख अतिथीने मार्गदर्शन दिले. त्यांचं मी प्रथमतः असोसिएशनच्या वतीनं त्यांचे सुद्धा आभार व्यक्त करतो, आणि भविष्यात सुद्धा त्यांनी आम्हाला असंच मार्गदर्शन, अशीच आपल्या अमृतवाणी, आपले गोड शब्द आम्हाला द्यावं, हीच सदिच्छा आपल्या समोर व्यक्त करतोय. तसेच आपल्या गणिताचे विभाग प्रमुख डॉक्टर महेश वावरे सर, त्यांनी सुद्धा आपल्याला वेळ दिला, त्यांचे सुद्धा मी असोसिएशनच्या वतीनं आभार मानतो. त्याचबरोबर आजच्या असोसिएशनच्या अध्यक्षा मी संजीवनी कदम, त्यांचे सुद्धा मी आभार व्यक्त करतोय. त्याचबरोबर आजचा हा कार्यक्रमाच्या यशस्वी मागे ज्यांनी मोलाचा वाटा घेतला ते सर्व प्राध्यापक तसेच असोसिएशनचे मेंबर्स, त्यांचे सुद्धा मी माझ्या वतीने आभार व्यक्त करतोय. आणि शेवटी म्हणजे हे जो कार्यक्रम अगदी अत्यंत यशस्वीरित्या पार पडला ते म्हणजे सूत्रसंचालक आदरणीय डॉक्टर पिंपळे सर, यांचे सुद्धा मी असोसिएशनच्या वतीनं आभार व्यक्त करतोय. त्यांनी आणि तसेच सर्व विद्यार्थी वेळेतला वेळ काढून ऑनलाईनच्या मदतीनं आजचा हा कार्यक्रम ऐकून घेतला, त्यांचे सुद्धा मी आजच्या या असोसिएशनच्या वतीनं त्यांचे सुद्धा आभार व्यक्त करतोय. आणि अध्यक्षाच्या परवानगीने हा कार्यक्रम संपन्न झाला असा मी जाहीर करतोय. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, Vishal.
Students, remaining students, mark your attendance. Once recording stop, your attendance will not be marked. Remaining students, your name and underscore your class, like that. Even faculties also.
Thank you, Shinde sir. Thank you, Dr. Nishank Pimple sir, HOD sir,
Thank you,
Mahesh
Sandeep
sir. Thank you so much for this
Sandeep sir.
opportunity. मी
Thank you, Sandeep sir.
Thank you, sir. मी thank म्हणलं ते enough नाहीये माझ्यासाठी, and thanks for your blessings. Thank you so much for everything.
मला आनंद वाटला की संदीप सर आमच्या सोबत आहेत, आमचे विद्यार्थी आहेत, वारेवर विद्यार्थी राहतील. आणि जेव्हा मला एक नेहमी आनंद असं वाटतो की जेव्हा विद्यार्थी कार्यक्रमाला रिसोर्स पर्सन म्हणून जॉईन होतो, दॅट इज द हॅपीएस्ट मोमेंट फॉर अस.
तेच सर मी फील करतोय तिथे, त्यामुळे तर आवडत नाहीये माझा आनंद.
कोणी एकेकाळी सॅम असोसिएशनचे मेंबर असलेले आज सॅम असोसिएशनचे उद्घाटन करतायत. दॅट इज द प्राऊडफुल मोमेंट फॉर अस.
थँक्यू सो मच.
या व्हेरी नाईस टू मीट यू.
हा सर, इथून पुढे जर कोणाला जर अडचण आली, कुठल्या स्टुडंटला काही असेल गरज माझी, तर मी एका हाकेच्या अंतरावरच आहे. फक्त एक कॉल करा मला, मी तिथे असेल हेल्प करायला. प्लीज लेट मी नो.
नंबर आणि
ऑफलाईन सुरू झाल्यानंतर वावरे सर पाचारण करतील.
हो सर.
ऑफलाईन सुरू झाल्यानंतर संदीप सरांना वावरे सर पाचारण करतील. आणि माझ्या वतीनं, आमच्या वतीनं, महाविद्यालयाच्या वतीनं आपल्याला इन्व्हिटेशन असेल.
थँक्यू सर. थँक्यू सो मच. आय रिअली अप्रिशिएट दॅट.
Okay, thank you once again. Good day.
And his contact number and email ID is shared here with those students who are interested can contact him directly. He will help you at any time.
Please connect with me LinkedIn as well. I'm happy to connect.
Thank you, Sandeep sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Take care all. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Have a nice time.